Guys, I hope everybody had a good Labor Day. Look at this beautiful sunset behind me on this Labor Day. It's beautiful. Well, figure I'd give an update on the pumpkins and what little bit of corn we have left. So let's get after it. So the pumpkins are starting to turn yellow. They've made pretty good pumpkins. I cannot complain. I've already picked a few over there, but there's a little guy right there, and there's a few in there, and it's like that. They're scattered out through there, but they're all the way down through there, and then starting about right there, working back up this side. Here's just a few I picked earlier. We haven't washed them or anything yet, but we still have to wash them. Right there's a nice one hiding away, and there's some right there. They're just throughout. Pumpkins seem to be pretty easy to grow. This is our second year doing it. We've expanded. Last year we just had this little spot right here along the fence in pumpkins. And this year we grew this little patch. Hopefully next year we just can keep continuing to grow. Our problem is trying to find the land to grow the pumpkins on. That's the main. Everybody around me has it in, crops or hay ground, mostly crops, so it's kind of hard to get the ground. But if we can find some more ground, I'd definitely like to grow some more pumpkins. Even they make really good deer feed. There's a little green one there. Right before Labor Day, we went and picked through these green beans, and they had some pretty good. Oh, here's a pumpkin. Look at this. Look at this little sucker. That is a pretty nice pumpkin. They're not all like that, but most of them are. We destroyed the green beans picking them. Getting in them and mingling with them. The pumpkins are spreading out against the fence. When I first started, I used to be able to mow this little strip from like probably here over. Now the pumpkins are starting to want to crawl on the fence. I've constantly pushed them back. But there's pumpkins. There's one right there. And we got some of these. I think they're called jack-o'-lanterns. Maybe that's what they're called. They're down here on the end. Let's see. They're right here. This little patch right here. We didn't grow many of them. Some of the little jack-o'-lanterns. Yep, let's go look and see what we have left for it. So, sweet corn 2023 is officially over. This, you can see it's all turned brown. We'll end up making some of this into fodder to sell with the pumpkins. When we get to the other side, there's just a few green left, and I've been feeding that to the cows each day. What's your suggestion on this little corn plot I have? Should I two-bottom plow it again and let it sit up and break down? Or should I just leave it alone and let whatever grows from here till winter in it and disc it under? It's still got the rows from where we grew the corn where we hoed it up. So we'll have to work it down in the spring if we don't two-bottom plow it. But what's y'all's thoughts on that? And then this is the last of the green corn, which it's of the sweet corn. It was the last rows planted, and it's, as you see, it's about over. Very happy with the seed this year. Right there you can see where I've been cutting some out in that little spot to feed to the cows. But the seed didn't. There's that one thing I had a little bit of trouble germinating, but the corn, how thick it's been, and like the way we planted it this year, we'll continue to do that again next year, and hopefully to expand some more on the pumpkins also. But I think our farm is more leaning towards sweet corn and pumpkins and like tomatoes. We've tried to do green beans, and that's kind of been our staple for the last few years. It's so labor intensive now, and what broke me is I had to throw 2 bushel baskets away of green beans this year while I fed them to the pig, and that just about done me, and that made me sick to my stomach. We didn't have the time to process them ourselves. We've put up quite a bit of green beans, and we just didn't have time to do it ourselves, and we couldn't sell them, couldn't move them this year, and it just made me sick having to throw them away. So I think next year we're going to try to focus on some sweet corn, or more sweet corn, more pumpkins, and I'd like to be able to grow some watermelon one year. We haven't had any luck with it yet either. So, well, that's just a little quick update. Hope everyone had a great Labor Day and have a safe week this week.